podcast where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris.
Hello.
This is Merris Monday.
Yeah,
you were on the last episode, too.
People are just all Merris all the time.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, they're like sick of it. Okay.
Oh, so today... You've been on Facebook, dear Teabags, I'm sure, and you've seen the memes, I know you have, of a really desiccated-looking white alien corpse.
Yeah.
And there have been memes like, alien is actually cake.
Yeah.
I liked that one. Or the blue Powerade will fix me.
Giorgio Tsoukalos.
That sent me. The blue Powerade meme.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sent me. And then what was the other one? Oh, the Radiohead album cover.
Yes.
Very good.
Memelicious.
And you maybe not even know where these came from because you're not an absolute freak who reads UFO Reddit all day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell you where they came from so you can know. So a few days, what was it, sometime last week? Mm-hmm. This is how good my research is.
Some time ago, I don't know.
In the recent past. So a guy went in front of the Mexican Congress and brought... What got me is if you watch the video, which I will link, the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is like a presentation by a UFO researcher guy, a journalist. And he trotted out in that Mexican Congress these little itty bitty, what they like 2.5 feet, 3 feet tall.
Right. They looking like Spielberg's E.T. kind of.
Crusty mummies. Alien mummies are supposed to be aliens, and he came with an impressive list of places and institutions and universities that had looked at these little bodies and MRI'd them and X-rayed them and DNA tested them, and they're aliens. And at first, I was shooketh.
We were like, cool.
I looked at pictures, and there was one, and it had some eggs in there, and I was like... These bitches laying eggs?
Spider eggs, I don't know.
But they had like human-like embryos in them. And then I was like, wait, did I come out of an egg? What's going on?
Right.
And they had like metal implants. They were carbon dated to being 850 to 1,000 years old before human beings had the type of metallurgy required to put in those type of metal implants. Now, that is true.
Okay, yeah, that would be like the Roman times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Roman times were weird. I love the Roman times.
I want to have a past life from the Roman times, and I want to be like, oh, that was cool.
Your name would have been Farticus.
Oh, man. I would be the coolest Farticus there ever was.
Oh, no.
I probably, died at 2 from lead poisoning.
Oh, man. There used to be this, radio morning show on in Tulsa. It was like Brent and Dave in the morning. Mm-hmm. And it was like, Weenie and the dog. Yeah. No, that's something we made up because we're stupid. But no, it was like that. They're like, hey, whoa. And they had a segment called Farticus.
Yeah, that's funny.
And it was all a bunch of people with stuffy British accents, and they were in Rome. And there was many other dumb names like Gluteus Maximus and Farticus.
It's very funny.
It was very stupid, but it really amused me when I was in high school. Probably still would, because I haven't matured any.
No.
Anyway, back to the mummies. So there's these old, crusty-looking E.T. things. But what got me is when I started looking at them, I was like, these don't make any sense. And then I looked at the X-rays. I was like, well, these make less sense. I took anatomy and physiology college courses, and it's one of my favorite subjects. And I was like, he ain't got no hip joints. How is this little fucker walking around?
Right.
The answer is simple, and here it is. They ain't aliens. They're cobbled together parts from mummies or people and animals.
They are cool, though.
They are cool. Here's the real, so is it a hoax? I'm on the fence because, and I'll tell you why. This was found in a cave system that served as a tomb in Peru, and this is how they got the mummies, by the way. A German man who's like a physicist was told about these mummies from some local grave robbers in Peru.
Okay, so very shady.
Shady as fuck. And he is the one in possession of the mummies. He has 20 of them. And let's be clear, 20 weird DIY patched together like dead people and animal parts. That's a lot.
That's cool. That's super cool.
I would have 20 in my house. It sounds serial killery, but it's not. Here's what I think they are. Okay?
Okay.
So I think they're what's called a ritual mummy.
Okay.
Now, you can see this in some mummy-making cultures and even in Egypt where they will, especially with animal parts, they'll cobble together a whole bunch to make a different thing.
Okay, yeah. So
and
like
usually in the image of their gods.
They said something about bird bones. So they got like bird bones and like a llama skull or something. I don't know.
Yes, they have like their bones are like they're really light, they're really hollow. So they likely have some large bird bones. They're made up of a llama skull.
And maybe like there's an armature, like that's what you use when you make
armature.
Armature, that's it. When you're making a clay thing, you know. It's
I
like,
do
that's
believe
metal.
that. Yeah, I think the metal. I don't know about that. I don't know about the metal.
That's
piece.
just my own 2 cents.
I think they're ritual mummies, and what that means is they were created by human beings in the image of gods.
Cool.
But that should like really raise your eyebrows, though.
Yeah.
So they were looking at something clearly.
Or taking like some mushrooms. I don't know.
And then they put these together, and so I think that they were honoring the star people, aliens. I think they saw aliens and tried to recreate them in their dead.
Now, I asked this before, but I don't know if you like looked into it. I just have a question.
Yeah,
do
go
these
ahead.
these have anything to do with that Adataka or whatever? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. There's that one little weird mummy.
No, they're not related.
'Cause it's from Peru too. That's why I asked.
Yeah, the same guy doesn't own it. Mm-hmm.
So it couldn't be like
the name of the guy who owns it is Terry Jamin.
Okay.
And I could be saying that wrong because he's a German man.
Okay, yeah.
Now, he's a legit astrophysicist and seems to be a pretty cool, well-rounded dude, except for the buying from grave robbers.
Yeah, so it's shady people.
Yeah. So my guess is, okay, so here's some update for you. Peru, the country, is now going, can we have our weird mummies back, please?
Like officially, are they asking?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and it may be that the Mexican journalist, Jamie, oh God, I'm going to fuck his name up.
Muson? Sorry.
Mawson.
Okay, sorry.
Jamie Mawson, and I could be saying that wrong. It could be Hamey. I don't know.
Nope, not good at any of this. Yeah.
I listened, but I couldn't find anyone saying his name in real time in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I listened to, I probably missed it, but I'm doing my best.
Right.
I'm sorry, people in the global south that listen. You can leave me a voice message and correct my ass, and I'll take it.
Right.
I want to say stuff right. You know what really gets me is I'll have a very difficult to pronounce from my stupid, ill-educated American ass name, and then I'll go to Google and I'll play it over and over, and I'm like, I got this.
Yeah.
And then when I sit down to do the pod, I'll be like, I don't got it.
I'm the same way. I'd be like, his name is Jamie, I think, and then let me spell the last name.
Oh no, you're spelling it. That's bad radio.
How bad I'm not a good radio person.
Yeah.
I know it's like Mouss or something.
Anyway, so Peru is alleging that those mummies don't belong to Terry or Jamie.
Okay.
And they're saying, give us our mummies back. And there's been a history of grave robbing and artifact stealing from Peru. This is a thing that happens.
I did notice that was a pattern that was happening. I was like, just all this alien stuff coming out of Peru is just like coming out of shady grave robbers and things like that.
Yeah, obviously.
Ooh.
And these grave robbers were apparently likely illegal gold miners.
Do they have jetpacks?
No.
What?
But we're going to talk about that again, too.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so I've been looking into the Peru situation some more because a lot going on in the global south right now, especially Peru. So you have
Venezuela, they're having a hard time.
They are having a hard time. It's a very volatile situation in Peru with the pelicaris, which is the face peelers.
What is that?
Well, we talked about it last time.
I'd never heard that. Oh, did we use
Yes,
that
we
word?
did. You
Okay.
completely had asked this one.
Pelicaris?
Yeah. Pelicaris.
Okay.
Now that I am getting right, unless I'm getting it wrong, and you can tell me, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. Yeah, so basically Before I go on to the Pelicaris, there's also video of the tomb these mummies were found in.
Cool.
I have it.
Oh my God.
Hell yes, when they were discovered. They were discovered in 2021.
Okay.
So the little mummy that you'll see like on like Gaia online and on YouTube and stuff, the Atitaka mummy, number one, it was likely a stillborn human.
It's really fucked up looking.
It is really fucked up looking. I will link that too. I'm going to try and put up pictures. Usually Willow does our pictures for the podcast, but Willow's been having a time. Yeah. So, so I'll try and get on that. I'm just an overworked bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot going on. So I'll link the video to this in the description where you can see them open the tomb, supposedly for the first time, and look at all these bodies. I'm also going to link the website that has pretty in-depth pictures of the bodies, the mummies, as well as like some CGI, like what they would look like if they had skin and were alive.
Would anything look like E.T. Spielberg?
No, they look like the classic gray aliens, really.
Oh. But we know it's llamas in there. It's not no alien.
We don't know about the 20 bodies. We only know about the 2 they presented at the Mexican Congress.
Okay. And I also read online.
I feel like I'm saying crazy words.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That Harvard was interested. Are they
not Harvard as an institution?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so a scientist who went to Harvard has expressed interest in looking at these bodies and doing DNA sequencing.
Did he just like sleep in front of Harvard? No, okay.
He walked by Harvard once.
Yeah, he's like, I'll take a look.
Yeah. And so, because they've supposedly DNA tested these, but if you look, I'm not a DNA scientist.
No, we're not.
I looked at the data and I went, I don't know what the fuck any of this means. So before I comment on the DNA sequencing, I'm going to wait and see what smart-brained people who went to school for that shit say.
Right.
There's no way for me to know if it's legit or not. I can't form an opinion on something I'm so uneducated on.
Boy, I can.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem, don't you think?
No.
Okay. So, yeah. Now we're going to talk more in depth about the alien attacks in Peru.
Okay.
Because I think they're related.
Like cousins?
No.
Oh.
But I mean, we have mummies from Peru that were making the news and the memes.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to Peru because there's been more information that's come out. And I'm able now to dispel a lot of misinformation.
Okay. All
which you know I love doing.
I don't. I just want to believe in the aliens and it's...
So here's a very clear description of what they look like.
Okay.
According to the villagers, this is not according to the Peru press, which is saying a bunch of dumb
first-hand information.
Shit. Yes.
Okay.
They have intense stealth to the point where they could be walking through the woods or going through trees. You cannot hear them.
That's bullshit.
And so when they attack the village, the villagers that's why they're freaking out so bad, is because they can't hear them. They also have a cloaking ability, so sometimes they're mostly invisible.
Yeah, I don't like that. That is like the Predator.
That's like the fucking Predator. So also they have clearly the ability to see in pitch darkness.
They're the boogeyman, okay?
I know.
We're being attacked by the boogeyman.
They seem to have lasers that completely knock someone unconscious instantly. Like a light shines out of them and it just knocks people out.
Okay.
They lose consciousness. They move in groups. They're never by themselves. It's 2 to 3 of them at a time. That makes it worse. They are at least 7 feet tall and extremely massively built, broad-shouldered, huge forearms, barrel-chested.
This is crazy.
None of the Pelicara reports coming out of there list them as slight or small, like the typical gray alien.
Ginormous, invisible things.
They're like the Hulk that's invisible.
With lasers.
Oh, and they're bulletproof.
Okay.
Now, to dispel the jetpack stuff, these things are hovering via orbs of light on each foot, on the bottom of each foot.
Does it say what they look like when you look at them directly?
People are having a hard time with that. They are described as just horribly monstrous, but they seem to be wearing some kind of armor on the outside. And it's like biomechanical. It can independently move around.
When you look at them directly, it kind of just looks like a fucking Megatron thing.
It's a Transformer, the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. Okay.
It is crazy. They have, when their eyes are visible without their armor on, because people have seen them with like their helmets off, their eyes are yellow or red.
Okay.
Yep.
That's so... I'm still listening. I'm just...
So that's the description. So when the press came out and said, these are illegal miners with jetpacks.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because these sound scarier than
They're
that.
huge. And even if you were to jetpack, is there like a weight limit? They're saying these things is like 7 feet tall. They're going to be pretty heavy, right?
Yeah, there is a weight limit on jetpacks.
That's just...
Now, the average Peruvian like villager in this area is about 5'5", and that's the men.
Right, and you're
So they're
like
small
7
people.
feet tall and wearing some kind of Megatron armor. Mm-hmm. You got the jetpacks going.
So now I'm going to address some false claims that have tried to debunk the villagers' reports. There's been a series of images posted to social media which have been throwing people off, and this, I'm going to link it, is one of them. It shows a man on a jetpack. It was shown on a girl's phone in Peru, like in a picture the press took.
Okay.
This is actually a guy from the United States, and he's a jetpack enthusiast, and his name is Gravity Flight Club. Stupid.
Great, okay.
Yeah. The alien attacks in Peru are, I don't know, they're just...
Really
There's so
weird.
many reports. One attacked an old woman.
Yeah.
They always grab people from about the neck.
And there was that girl who got really hurt, you know, from the first time we covered this.
She had lacerations on her neck and was knocked unconscious.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Another image used to debunk the story is that, like, it looks like the girl in the interview, like the one that got hurt. She has a bandage around her neck and she's holding up her phone, and it's a picture of the jetpack. That's the one I'm talking about.
Would you say the jetpack expert said? What'd they say?
It's not a jet. What do you mean?
The guy who goes by jetpack.
Oh, no. It's these pictures that the
that's what they're
Peruvian
from.
press got were from his Instagram.
Okay.
These are not illegal miners and jetpacks. He's using prototypes that are not for sale anywhere, or some builds that he made himself.
Yeah.
He's just a jetpack enthusiast.
Okay.
Which
All
is
right.
a real weird
Yeah,
thing
I was
to
just
be.
thrown by that.
Yeah, they're expensive too. They're like $75,000
You
each.
can't have like a fleet of them in Peru. It'd be weird.
No. Yeah, so another one people are talking about a lot is that the cartel is involved. And this holds up to me because I think that is possible. They have been known to use scare tactics on villagers before. And if you hear a beepy barking noise in the background, my stupid dog is barking for no reason. I assure you all of Bunny's needs are met.
Yeah.
She's probably just been alone for 2 seconds, and she can't bear
Right.
that. She must let everyone know what a travesty that is. Anyway, my issue with the illegal cartel theory is this, and we went over this in the last episode, but it kind of bears repeating. They do terrorize villages there. They do kidnap women and girls for human trafficking there.
But I think the villagers could tell the difference between a person and not a person.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
Is that the villagers are really familiar with the cartel and how it operates. So they would know. And I'm really tired of this rhetoric that I see online, is that because they're from a small and very rural, isolated place in the jungle, then they must be stupid.
No, again, when people say
Pisses
that,
me
I point out they compared it to the Green Goblin, so they at least know enough about pop
They
culture
have
to
cell
know that.
phones. They have cell phones. Now, these are aftermarket, like knockoff cell phones. They're not iPhones. They don't have great cameras. And so that's
Not good
why.
signal.
No. And that's why the pictures and videos that the villagers have been taking are really hard to make out. It's not because they're trying to lie or hoax. They're clearly really scared and really upset. It's that they have shitty cell phones.
Right.
Yeah. It's like trying to film something with a potato. It's not their fault. But yeah, I just get really tired of people, I don't know, like arguing that because they're superstitious and in a rural area, they must be dumb. Because they do that with people in the South, too, like in the United States. Everybody from the
yeah.
South's a fucking idiot.
I mean, nothing. If you say the word Arkansas, nothing good comes to mind. Not one good thing.
No, if I tell people I live in Arkansas, they're like,
I'm
oh, you're
sorry."
stupid. And I'm like, Or they think I'm like a Trump supporter or something. Let me tell you, people out there listening,
No.
there are so many liberals in the South.
Right.
We have black people here. I mean, they hide, and I don't blame them, and they're in
don't
Little
vote,
Rock.
but because they can't vote. But that's like a different podcast.
Look, everything's been gerrymandered all to shit, and that's why it's a red state.
Impossible to register.
You made it really hard, yeah. But there are plenty of like queer liberal folks in the red states, and I'm sure it's the same in Peru. We're human beings. Just because they live rural and live like a different life than you doesn't mean they're stupid. I guarantee you, if I threw you into the Peruvian jungle, you would be dead in 24 hours.
No, not 24 hours. 1 hour.
You could not be naked or afraid.
No, I'm dead if I just look at it.
You're dead and sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like to point that out. And okay, so there's a video, and I mentioned it. I couldn't find it. I have it now, of the guy's face peeled off with surgical precision.
That's too gross.
Now the rest of his body isn't like bloated with decay like you think it would be.
Ugh.
If fish did it. Like if piranhas did it or animals did it. Like it's bleached completely clean. Like when you peel somebody's face off.
Oh, no, I don't do that. That's not a thing I do.
Yes. The bone's not white underneath. It's like pink because it's covered in fascia, which is connective tissue.
The blood and all
and
that.
There's blood and yuck, and fish aren't going to evenly eat it. They also will create groove in the bone, and this wasn't present on this person's corpse. So that was from April of this year.
Right.
That video. A lot of people said it was from last year. That is not true. It was from this year. So I will be linking
Peru's
that
alien
again.
problems have been ongoing.
The first mention of the Pelicaris was in 1993.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
It's not that long.
I mean, not like a couple months ago. It's been going on.
But there have
decades.
been like folk tales about them that go back much further. But we have documentation of people even saying the word and using it to describe aliens since 1993. Because a lot of people tried to point out that that wasn't true, and it is. So there. Yeah. I just think that here's the history of the Pelicaris from 1993. I'll go over it. And this is a quote. I remember the first time I learned about this was in 1993 when I saw the Huron Lima while they were watching over a man who was found dead on his farm without organs. And while watching him, his relatives made different hypotheses about his death, that the river animals had eaten his organs or that he was suddenly attacked. Reviewing the data, it seems that there are many missing people and many dead people found without organs and without faces. Now we can support the disappearance of many children and adults in Laredo for many years. Now I had to translate that in Google, so it's not like perfect.
Yeah.
That's the best I could do. So if I did get something wrong, I apologize. But this is just from a Peruvian citizen who had witnessed a man being pulled out of the river. He was missing his organs, and it looked like they had been cauterized, like the wounds had been cauterized.
That. Yeah.
Like laser surgery.
That's really crazy. I don't know what to say.
Well, I covered a case that took place in the global south, and I want to say it was Argentina, where a man was found on an island, and he was freshly dead. His eyes, tongue, lips, penis, anus, nipples,
All his us's.
all his us's got removed.
Ugh.
And not like chewed off like by animals, because scavengers will go for the soft parts first. But what was remarkable in this case is that no scavengers, not even flies, were on this body.
Yeah.
Now,
Gross.
as we learned in Forensic Firsts on this podcast, the blowfly will be attracted to a dying person. They will arrive on scene before a person even dies.
I felt like blowflies are on me sometimes when I'm having to do stuff.
Those
I
are
don't wanna-
horseflies, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. All right.
Blowflies specifically eat corpses. And what's creepy to me is that before a person even dies, they're already there. They're like, we know you're about to go, buddy.
Like every time you have to sit through church, you're just dying.
Not existentially dying. You have to be literally physically dying. Like the process is happening. You may not be dead yet, but the flies know you're gonna. And that is so fucking creepy to me.
And then like the regular stupid ass regular fly, they said that they can see like you moving to hit it before you move to hit it.
It sees into the future because it has so many
flies are
facets on
fucked
it.
up.
They are fucked up and annoying, and I wish they'd get the fuck out my house.
I agree.
Like, you can be in my house if you're not going to bother me by landing on my shit or myself.
They're shifty as hell too.
They
You
are
ever
shifty
seen them?
motherfuckers.
They always be rubbing their
little legs
hands.
together.
Yeah.
They're like,
You're like,
what can I vomit on when I land on it?
I'm gonna drink your coffee. I'm like, fuck off, fly.
I just landed on your dinner and now you don't want to fucking eat it.
I'm gonna eat it and you.
Listen, to assert dominance, if like a fruit fly gets in my beverage, I'm drinking that motherfucker.
Right.
That'll show you and your little friends.
Your friends you can see into the future. See this. They can't see it, but I'm flipping them off. But it's a podcast, so.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We've really gone off the rails.
I'm flipping off flies.
You're flipping off flies. So, yeah, I could go through the list of people who were attacked really bad. Mm-hmm. I mean, there was a boy who was hospitalized after an encounter with a pelicaris, and his neighbor confirms it, saying the young, what's his name here? Raul Pina Enuma, I said it right,
I wouldn't have.
was the victim of an attack by Los Pelicaris and is in the process of recovery, as can be seen in the first image authorized for publication of him. The little ones are terrified by what is happening and feel helpless, since it seems no one takes action against this problem. They continue to be exposed to danger without action being taken. An old woman was like either scratched or bitten, like I'm maybe getting the translation wrong, on the face.
Jesus Christ! So it was up close, like the
Yes.
alien.
No, they snag people and drag them into the woods.
I don't know what to do. Like I have no advice. I don't.
But
You gotta move.
here's something here's something I'd like to state.
Yeah.
They haven't killed anybody in this particular
They've
village.
hurted people.
Not badly. Not seriously. They're getting scratched and like nipped.
Okay.
And so my question is, if it was the cartel,
Well, that one dude has no face.
well, he's dead. And we're not talking, he's not from that village. He was from a neighboring village.
Well, that one was very bad.
Yes. But I'm saying if this were the cartel, they wouldn't scratch people. They'd kill them.
Yeah, they wouldn't no face them.
They would.
They would.
The cartel does cut off
face.
people's faces
But
and then
it's not clean and stuff.
and sew them onto soccer balls.
Oh,
The cartel's fucked up.
Don't tell me
I don't
that.
know. I told you that last time.
I don't like it.
Y'all, I swear to God, the minute we're done recording, all of this flies out of Merris's brain like he's never heard it before.
That is correct.
So it makes this part 2
It's
much like part 1.
Yes. Well, I'm just refreshing everyone's memory.
Okay, so
not
I'm going to
having
leave
one.
the Peru things alone, and because this is just the alien update.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the source for all your breaking alien news.
Dang.
Yeah,
You know.
beep, beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
breaking
and then the
news.
X-Files theme plays.
Swa-na-na-na.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
Let's not
problem.
get a
I'm helping.
copyright strike, so stop.
Swa-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. So David Grush, who was former intelligence officer in the United States Air Force, was given clearance to go investigate all this UFO shit, came back and said it's legit and we're being lied to. We all remember this. He testified under oath in front of Congress at a special hearing.
Boy, I remember. Yes.
Yes, I'm just telling everybody, including you.
Yes.
So he recently did a 3-hour-long interview, and I will link it. Did I watch the whole thing? I did not.
Dang. You're supposed to do your research.
I tried. I was so
No, it's
bored.
fine, yeah.
It was just like some bros talking about. He could. Again, we didn't learn anything new because he's under restriction. He can't say certain things because they're
You
classified.
can't say all the cool stuff.
No. But then he's asked what he thinks, like his opinion.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what his opinion is.
What did he say? Do you know?
Nothing that we haven't heard.
Okay.
So, I mean, and then NASA. So on the 14th, NASA came out with their little press conference about their UFO program, and they're like, I don't know. That's basically what they said. They're just like, sometimes there's weird stuff, but I don't think it's aliens.
Thanks, NASA. Why
Thank
don't you
you,
sit
NASA.
down? Sit down, NASA.
Again, NASA's proving to be Tuxedo Mask, who shows up and does nothing and then leaves.
They really are.
Yeah.
They need a little rose. Do, and then like NASA
Swing.
shows up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Where are you going? You just got here." He's like, "My job is done."
Right.
This is Sailor Moon talk, in case you're confused. Yeah, I don't understand why you even would have a press conference if your press conference is going to be like, I don't know, but I think aliens are dumb. Because that was the gist.
Right.
And also the Department of Defense is making it real hard for whistleblowers to come forward.
Department of Dicks.
Department of fucking Dicks. Let's fight them.
Let's fight. No, I am not going to fight the
you're
Department
right.
of Defense. I'm just going to call them names and run away.
They'll get you.
They would get me.
They have.
I'm not hard
They
to get.
probably do have jetpacks.
Fuck. Damn it. Why'd you challenge them?
I don't know. I keep challenging people I shouldn't. Like I said, I wanted to fight Joe Rogan, but in all honesty, no, I don't.
That dude's on steroids.
I know, and he eats a lot of meat.
No.
I bet his personal stench would be enough to kill me.
I agree with you. Knocked out.
He's
and
just sweating meat grease.
He looks very pink.
He looks like he has like high blood pressure.
Yes, he does.
Maybe I could just stand out slightly out of reach and go, "Oh, you faggot," and then that would make him mad. I don't know.
The Joe Rogan experience is a stroke.
We're mean.
Yeah.
But I would fight Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
He's squirrely and
be
small,
easy.
and I could just smush him.
Yeah.
I'd fight the Pope. He's an old man.
Yeah, that's true. We could. We just push him down those stairs.
And none of his god powers will affect me.
No. If he wears the hat, though, we're doomed.
Can I knock it off his little head?
Yeah, I don't think we're not.
Can I steal the hat and wear the hat and then have god powers?
Yeah, I don't see.
Or
why
will
not.
I catch on fire, for I am a heathen and I'm profane
Yeah.
in the eyes of the Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. So, basically, what's going on in the world of aliens? Nothing that hasn't been going on since forever.
Yeah.
It's very disappointing.
I'm gonna watch it.
However, I did watch an interview with a lawyer for the Pentagon Papers. This is involving like all the Watergate stuff and that.
I'm
His
interested.
name Daniel Sheehan, very prominent guy.
Yeah.
And he had a side interest in UFOs because he believes in them and he thinks the government is covering it up. And when the government covers up things, he weasels around.
Right.
That's his.
Well, I mean, he
that's his
did
whole thing.
Pentagon Papers, which is a big deal.
It is a big deal. Makes him legit, right?
Yeah.
So he says that he has been chosen.
By Jesus?
No.
Oh.
Jesus has nothing to do with this, thank him.
Okay.
To pick 9 people. They need like a philosopher, some clergy, shut up,
Okay.
and like a mathematician and a biologist and space guys and astrophysicists,
And they will form
theoretical
Captain Planet,
physicists.
yeah.
No, they're not going to make Captain Planet. They're going to help disclose aliens to the United States people.
That's pretty much Captain Planet, though. He's an alien.
He is an alien.
Yeah.
Well, Captain from what planet then? Mind your own business, Captain Planet.
Wouldn't it be Captain Earth then?
Captain from where? From where
Which
are you
planet?
from?
It's Captain Venus.
Well, your planet's already fucked up. Why don't you go clean that one up? Mind your own rat killing.
Yeah, he's got a mullet.
He brought a bunch of rings and he's grooming all these kids. I don't
He
trust
is.
him.
Oh, that's gross. It's gross.
He's giving them stuff and taking them on adventures. You think their parents would approve of them fighting toxic waste monsters? I
No,
don't.
Billy, no. This is not okay.
Let me ask you this. Why is it in these dumbass kid shows that we all watched growing up, were kids ever put in charge to fix anything? Because
Right.
my experience is that kids are fucking stupid.
Why didn't Dumbledore take over? Why does he keep asking Harry, a child,
Go
to do
down into the basement of Hogwarts,
something?
Harry,
Fight the spider, yeah.
and fight a spider the size of a Buick.
Yeah, no.
This is a child. This
You're
is an
an-
8-year-old.
You're an old, wise wizard.
Send Snape down there.
Right. Yeah.
Look, I'll be the first to say that I read one Harry Potter book, and not even all of it. I was like, this is garbage, and I hate the British. Sorry, British people.
read
I
them
don't
all.
hate the British.
I read all the things.
They're just, the books are very pretentious.
I was a Gilderoy Lockhart stan. I'm the only one.
Who?
He's a character in the second Harry Potter book because I read it. He's the really like kind of twatty guy.
They're all twatty because they're British to me. All I just hear, talking through my teeth. I'm your sovereign.
Yeah.
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 I did like The Crown, though. That was a good show.
I watched that.
I'll
too,
watch it
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Aliens. We were talking about stupid, dumb aliens.
Why do we like this subject? I'm so mad at it right now.
Because it's like a real life soap opera. That's why I pay attention to it.
And people are like, these demons. And I'm like, I don't even care at this point. Can they just make life less hard?
Can they
or
destroy
blow me
capitalism?
up? Can they just destroy me or fix it? Like, that's all I want.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to do that, either shit or get off the pot, aliens. You're not welcome. You come in my house and I will kick the shit out of you. This is dumb.
Yeah.
If your whole thing was made a deal with the U.S. government to give them some shitty technology they're not even going to tell us we have in exchange to abduct people and fondle all their sex organs, then quite frankly, you're not welcome in my home.
Right. Thanks, aliens, for the Velcro and the CDs. Now fuck off.
Get out. Fix the planet. Kill the billionaires. You've got lasers. I just read about them.
Yeah.
You can fly around on little balls of light, get on your little testicle lights, fly over to Musk's house and evaporate him.
We need to start using the lasers more often.
I'm pro laser at this point.
Yeah.
Just laser me in half. I'm done.
Everything.
Yeah.
This is a very apocalyptic ending to this podcast.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I know we're all tired.
Just laser everything.
Touch grass? Put me in and under the grass.
That's your alien report and slam.
I'm mad and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Yeah,
I've been watching a lot of movies from the 50s, so if I start doing 50s radio voice, I apologize in advance.
What even is this fucking episode?
I tried. But like all the alien news was just sort of depressing.
And dumb.
And stupid. Look, I'm going to share pictures, y'all, of this mummy.
It's good. It looks like old bread.
It looks like something producer Will would have made when he was 6 for Mother's Day. It's bad.
Oh my god, if this turns out to be a real alien.
I'm done.
I'm
cashing it in. Too stupid looking. Who put you together? You're a mess, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is a girl.
Because it's got eggs.
Because it's got eggs.
It's got eggs.
Well,
it could have been like a seahorse. It could be the man. I don't know.
Well, also, I noticed, because what's wrong with me? I zoomed in really... really hard on the crotchal region of this alien, because I was like, where do eggs come out? I was like, where the alien pussy at? Show me the wop.
Where's this hole?
Show me the intergalactic wop. It had no hole.
No.
So you mean to tell me them eggs gonna hatch in there? It's gonna be like Alien from the Xenomorph,
the actual alien,
the face hugger things. It's gonna burst out of you. If that's what we're dealing with, I don't want to deal with it. I'm out. God, this is an unhinged episode. I'm sorry. I tried. I will tell you this, though. This is my last Alien episode for a bit.
What? No.
I'm mad.
No.
I'm mad.
No.
My feelings are hurt.
No.
I wanted aliens for my birthday, and
I know there's supposed to be more alien stuff coming in October. You can't shut it down.
I'm shutting it down till October.
You cannot do that.
Oh, I can do whatever I want. I want to talk about, like, cryptids and hauntings.
Fine.
Yeah. Are you mad?
Yeah, what if there's breaking alien news?
If there's breaking alien news, I'll come on to say, like, guess what, guys? The mummies were fake, like I said. Then yes.
Fine.
I'm so disappointed.
I think it's really funny. It's a Telemundo now. Like,
yeah, it is. But I want to know, all of our listeners in the global south, and I know there's lots of you, like especially Ecuador, for some reason. Don't know why.
I love you, Ecuador.
Thanks. Please message me if this is on your mainstream media news. I want to know what you think of those really silly, stupid looking mummies.
Right.
Like, I mean, human mummies look pretty dumb, I guess.
They look cool.
They look cool. I don't know what I'm saying.
They look cool.
They look
I've
like
seen ones where they got like,
stuff.
especially in the later Egyptian ones, they making it like squares on the face. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Uh-huh.
So what's the excuse for these things?
They're pretty cool looking. I mean, if it was made out of a llama and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if some ancient peoples like patched them together like that, I do think
that's
is cool.
Rad.
Like some scrimshaw shit.
But then give it back to Peru then.
Oh my God, quit stealing things from Peru.
Yeah, right? They got enough trouble. Like,
they've got cartels and pelicaris.
They do. They got face peeling things.
Organ harvesters.
That's a lot of trouble.
That is scary. Anyway, you know what's not scary?
Pretty much everything is.
Business time.
Oh.
Business time. I'm trying segues, like transitions.
Dang.
And I don't do good. I try. I even wrote a whole bunch down, but I always forget to use them. Anyway, so I doubled the amount of soap gift sets that I was making.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you talk about the smells that are coming out of this house, Merris?
Well, we are the best smelling house on the block, that's for sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they what was it? The one that was very 90s, very cucumber melon kind of smell.
Yeah, it is cucumber melon.
Yeah.
Yes. That's our witch's brew. How cute is the soap, though?
It is super, super duper double looper cute. It is like
Double looper damn.
Yeah, first of all, you make your soaps very chunky boys. So when you buy one, it's like 2 months worth of fucking soap.
Yes, it is.
And number 2, I don't know if that was 1 or 2.
Whatever.
It's swirls of many colors, so it's very pretty.
Uh-huh.
And then the top part is decorated with soap made, because they're actual soap. None of it's like some shitty stuff you're going to pick off.
No.
It's made of soap of like pumpkins and bats.
Little skulls.
Yes.
It's cute.
And
Glitter.
it's cute. It looks like candy, but it is soap, and it is huge. It feels like 20 pounds of soap in your hand.
Boy, it's not that big, y'all. It's probably about 8 ounces.
It's big. It's a big chunker dunker.
It's about half a pound of soap, yeah.
Yeah, you get a huge chunk.
Yes, and they do last a long time. And Merris, I would like you to give a testimonial as someone who's used my soap exclusively for 4 years.
Well, and this isn't like to brag or an exaggeration or anything, but my skin is perfect. Like flawless.
It is. He's gorgeous. His skin is just
porcelain
glowing.
skin. I haven't had a zit in like 30 years because of your soap.
4, because that's
Yeah.
how long I've been making soap.
Right.
And yeah, so basically, like, I have eczema, really, which prompted me to start making my soap in the first place. Mm-hmm. Not anymore.
No.
And our youngest is a compulsive hand washer because he's autistic, and so he just washes his hands a lot because he's afraid of germs. And before using my soap, his hands were all peely and red and itchy. Not anymore. He can wash his hands 40 times a day, and it's fine.
It cured my leprosy.
He didn't have leprosy, so that's fun.
Oh. Well, it did. That's why I don't have it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what do the gift sets entail?
Yeah.
A bar of soap, of course. You get 2 bath bombs, wax melts, a veiled lady candle, body lotion, and whipped soap. And it'll come with Halloween candy, cute gift wrapping, delivered to you or someone you love, because I think we should all start a tradition of giving Halloween gifts instead of Christmas.
I think we should celebrate Halloween Christmas. Yes, I agree.
Halloween miss.
Halloween mass, yeah.
That would be way better.
I agree. And then make it extend it through December so we just erase in Christmas entirely.
I mean, we can have a tree, but put spooky stuff on it.
I feel like the Halloween Grinch, like, just erase Christmas, destroy it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When you use that snurdly voice, it kind of does it
we
for
can't
me.
be flirting on the podcast. This is business time.
Oh, right. Okay. So my gift sets are $45 if you pre-order them. If you want to spend $30 on them instead, become a patron, because I give patrons exclusive discounts on all of my stuff that I make. In addition, me and Willow are getting ready to launch some jewelry. And you may think, they're probably like dumb. No, they're really fucking cool. We're using electroform. It is a process where you take sulfuric acid and electricity and copper sulfate and you plate non-metal things in metal.
So wait, are you telling me you hand make your own jewelry and you're not drop shipping it from China?
That's correct.
Wow,
Merris.
dang, that's
I'm
so
making it
crazy.
with my own little baby hands out of like leaves and bugs I find outside, which sounds stupid, but it's rad.
So when I buy from you, if I buy my own jewelry from you,
Yeah,
it's made that you made the metal part.
I did.
That's crazy.
Yes. And
Dang.
cool.
Yeah.
I've made Merris lots of pieces, actually.
true, yeah.
And you like them.
Yeah. Usually it's like a piece of quartz and it's cool.
Yeah, and so I'll have those things up on the website. To be clear, nothing new is up on my website yet. To pre-order, you have to message me, or you will not get this deal.
Right.
Because it's not on my website. Because if I put it on the website, y'all, it's gone. Mm-hmm. Like I sold out of my first gift sets in like 3 days.
So you have to act now. Call 1-800. No.
No, you do have to act now. I guarantee you, by the end of like next week, I will not have any more left. I won't even have any more soap.
Yeah.
So if you want to try my soap, this is a good way to do it. If you just want to borrow soap, you can pre-order that too. Just message me. I have all kinds of fragrances. We decided to add a 5th fragrance for my collection for fall, and it is called Autumn Equinox, and it smells like fall leaves, like that petrichor too, and like sandalwood. It's beautiful.
That's cool.
Beautiful. It's a little more masculine. So because I know some people have been asking if I do make masculine soaps. I do.
Right.
I try
Those
to
are my
make
favorite
one.
ones. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I make them for you.
Yeah. I just like it. If the base is sandalwood, it's probably really good.
It is. The base of this is sandalwood, so you'll like it a lot. I'll probably give you a bunch. But yeah, that's all. I mean, also, I'm still doing all my tarot readings, and I'm running a special on those. I'm doing, your comprehensive reading. I'm doing relationship readings and financial readings. And if you want to combine that with a star chart made by Merris, please explain what a star chart is.
Well, I make watercolor paintings with my own hands, actual watercolor and ink, and it's a map. And it is a map of these constellations and the sun and the moon and the planets at the time of and place of your choosing. So
Could be a birthday, anniversary, etc.
right. So if you pick like a June date, I'm going to do a painting of Gemini, the constellation, and as well as the planets and stuff around at that time.
And each one is unique, and each one is very unique.
There's no two that are alike.
No, and you can see example of these on his Instagram. So if you want more information on any of the stuff that we sell, please message me, lillianasterius@icloud.com. And if you need that spelled, it's in the description. Don't be afraid to read it. What else I got? I don't know. My brain is soup. We have a Patreon. Go check it out. There's a tier for everyone. We release 3 to 4 extra episodes a month. It just depends on our work schedule, how things are going. Probably have 3 this month. We have all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. We're going to do a documentary this October.
Dang.
Yeah, we're going to go show you some of the haunted places in our town.
That's cool.
We're very excited. We might do a little ghost hunting. You never know.
I have to lose some LBSs in or something.
Oh, no, you're fine. He's very handsome and silly. But yeah, if all you can do to support the podcast is listen, please know that we appreciate you and we love you in the creepiest way possible.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was a bit much. You don't want to scare him off.
Oh, right. Don't come on too strong.
Right. You got to make him chase a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'll come on to our no, I'm not going to do that.
Don't do that. No. You're really taking the joke too far.
Yeah.
And now everyone's uncomfortable and sad.
Yep.
And on that note, good night.
Bye.
Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.